You may now be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the contract signing of the Metro Manila Subway Project for the contract packages 102 and 103, Quezon Avenue, East Avenue, Anonas, and Camp Aguinaldo stations. To formally begin our program, may we call on Quezon City Mayor Maria Josefina Belmonte to deliver her welcome remarks.
His Excellency Ferdinand Marcos Jr., members of the Cabinet, stakeholders, distinguished guests, fellow public servants, good afternoon and greetings of peace. I wish to extend my sincerest gratitude to you for inviting me to the contract agreement signing of the Metro Manila Subway Project for Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103. CP 102 consists of the construction of the Quezon Avenue and East Avenue stations, while CP 103 comprises the building of the Araneta and Camp Aguinaldo stations, as well as their respective underground works. All 4 stations are located in Quezon City. Indeed, we in Quezon City are extremely fortunate because 7 out of the MMSP's sites are located in our jurisdiction. Thus, the entire project will probably benefit Q citizens the most compared to other citizens of the other cities in NCR. I've always looked forward to the day when we in Metro Manila would have our own subway system. As in the global north, a subway system in particular has proven to be the most energy efficient form of mass transit. It is also the most egalitarian and democratic, the most environmentally sustainable, and the most convenient means of transport mobility for all people. As an environmentalist, I'm especially thrilled because I believe the MMSP is among the best responses we can have to the global climate crisis since it greatly reduces our dependence on fossil fuels. In Quezon City, we are committed to net zero emissions by 2050, and thus the MMSP will definitely contribute to our goals. Given that the project will necessarily affect many of our residents and businesses, we are thankful to JICA, the DOTR, and the DSUD for committing to assist the city in looking after those who shall be displaced. On our part, the city government commits to working closely with stakeholders to facilitate the processing of all needed documents, such as permits, as well as to provide all manpower resources needed to ensure that we will be your active partner in the realization of our collective goal of completing the entire project by the 4th quarter of 2028. We are positive that when operational, the MMSP will improve the productivity of citizens by minimizing travel time. It will likewise enhance the mental health of people via a reliable and predictable mass transport system that will reduce stress greatly and give people more quality time for themselves and their families. We in Quezon City look forward to the completion of the MMSP as we build back better towards a more sustainable future. This landmark project will not only decongest traffic, but also offer more opportunities for growth and progress in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. Hence, I warmly welcome you to today's contract signing event. Maraming pong salamat at mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Thank you, Mayor Belmonte. Now, may we call on Japan International Cooperation Agency Senior Vice President Nakazawa Keiichiro for his message.
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, Honorable Jaime J. Bautista, Secretary of Transportation, distinguished guests and friends of both the Philippines and Japan, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to all of you. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It is such an honor and pleasure as a Senior Vice President of JICA to participate in this signing ceremony in the presence of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Before beginning, I'm deeply saddened to hear of the loss of life and devastation caused by the typhoon that hit the Philippines last week. On behalf of JICA, I'd like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the victims and their families at this difficult time. JICA stands with Filipino people in overcoming this time of difficulty and is committed to assisting the recovery as quickly as possible. I'd like to express my sincerest appreciation to the Department of Transportation for organizing this special ceremonial signing of 2 contracts for the Metro Manila Subway Project Phase 1. The contract package 102 and 103 will cover the construction of stations and tunnels along Quezon Avenue, East Avenue, Anonas, and Camp Aguinaldo, right at the heart of the progressive and vibrant city of Quezon. Let me also thank the people of Quezon City, represented by the Mayor Belmonte, for being a gracious host and supporter of this dream project. Over the past few years, we have already witnessed a number of milestone achievements in other contract packages, including the groundbreaking for the Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard station segment last month. We are confident that under the very strong leadership of Secretary Bautista, all the contractors for the Mmsp will move full speed ahead, consistent with the Honorable President's directive to the DOTR. As your most trusted and reliable partner in this endeavor, please rest assured JICA will continue to render full support with Japanese companies' experience and expertise and know-how for the realization of this first ever subway in the Philippines. I understand the Manila subway is touted as the project of the century in the Philippines government's infrastructure program, now dubbed as Build Better More, and a growing symbol of the special bond between Japan and the Philippines. Last but not least, let me congratulate the DOTR and the joint venture of Nishimatsu Construction, DM Konsunhi, and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for this momentous occasion. I wish the team all the best, as well as progress towards the completion of these contracts. Let's all work together for the first and sure completion of the Philippines project of the century. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kiichiro. To give us another message, may we call on the Embassy of Japan, Chargé d'Affaires, Matsuda Kenichi.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Honorable Secretary Jaime Bautista, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, magandang hapon po. First of all, please allow me to express my deepest condolences to the victims and bereaved families by Typhoon Pbbm. Government of Japan is ready to provide the maximum possible assistance to the Philippines. Today, it is truly a great honor to be with President Marcos and Secretary Bautista at this signing ceremony for contract packages 102 and 103 of Metro Manila Subway Project. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the DOTR, Nishimatsu DMCI JV, and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for the steady progress of the project propelled by your synergy. Today's signing ceremony marks another milestone in Japan's cooperation with the Philippines for infrastructure development under President Marcos' Build Better More program. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to President Marcos and Secretary Bautista for their continuous efforts in bringing this project of the century closer and closer to reality. In the near future, Filipino will be able to enjoy comfortable and convenient subway, which will connect Quezon City to Naiya Terminal 3 in just 35 minutes. I am confident that with Japanese cutting-edge technology and expertise in the construction of railways of today's contractors, Philippines' subway dream will certainly come true. Upon completion, this subway will ease heavy traffic congestion in Metro Manila. As a result, carbon dioxide emission will largely be reduced, thus contributing to the mitigation of climate change. It will also be a driving factor for revitalizing the Philippine economy to accelerate investments from all over the world. We are beyond honored to be a major partner of the President Marcos administration in providing a more comfortable and convenient life to the Filipino people. As we take pride in spurring the Metro Manila subway project forward, Filipino can assuredly rely on Japan to continuously extend our utmost support until this project is successfully completed. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Kenichi. At this juncture, may we call on Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista to quickly brief us about the project and for a short audio-visual presentation.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Exactly a month ago, our President joined us to break ground for the construction of the Ortigas and Shaw Boulevard stations of the Metro Manila subway. Today, we are again honored to have the President witness the contract signing for two major segments of the country's first underground railway system. This brings to 7 the total railway contracts we have secured in our push to expand our railway network at record scale and record speed. The first contract we are signing today involves the construction of the Quezon Avenue and East Avenue stations, as well as the 3.16-kilometer tunnel between them. Contractor for this package is the joint venture of Nishimatsu Construction Company Limited and DM Konsunhi Incorporated. The second contract involves building the Anonas and Katipunan stations, including the 6.61-kilometer tunnel between them. Contractor is the Sumitomo Mitsui Construction Company Limited. These contracts were procured transparently, fairly, and efficiently through the Department of Budget and Management. A total of 4 foreign and local companies submitted bids for these two civil work contracts. The Japan International Cooperation Agency, which is providing the loan for the project, originally estimated the cost of these two contracts at 61 billion pesos. But the strong competition among the participating bidders resulted in the reduction of the total contract amount to 49 billion pesos, or a savings of 12 billion pesos. Start of construction of these 4 subway stations and their connecting tunnels is scheduled in May of next year. The civil works is expected to generate more than 6,000 direct and indirect jobs. Once completed, by year 2028, the Metro Manila subway will be able to accommodate more than 500,000 commuters daily and cut travel time from Quezon City to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport to just 30 minutes. We now have majority of these contracts awarded, with construction of several sections in full swing. With contract funding securely in place, there is no stopping the realization of the country's golden age of infrastructure under the Build Better More program of our President, who promised a more comfortable life for every Filipino. At this point, May I invite everyone to watch this audiovisual presentation showing the highlights of this segment of the Metro Manila Subway. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat.
Metro Mechanical Systems and Rolling Stocks has also been signed with the mock-up train already here in the Philippines.
At this point, we shall now proceed with the contract signing of the Mmsp for the contract packages 102 and 103. We will start with the contract package 102, 2 underground station, Quezon Avenue and East Avenue and tunnels with Nishimatsu DMCI joint venture. May we request Secretary Bautista and the Philippine Branch Office of Nishimatsu Construction Company Limited General Manager Kiji Matsushita for the contract signing. May we request the President to witness the contract signing ceremony. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you very much. Up next, is the contract package 103. 2 underground stations, Anonas and Camp Aguinaldo, and tunnels will be signed with Sumitomo Mitsui Construction Company Limited. May we call on the SMCC Managing Executive Officer, Hitoshi Yamaji, for the contract signing ceremony. May we request the President to kindly remain standing for the witnessing of the contract signing for CP 103. Thank you. May we now request the President and our distinguished guests to face the camera for a quick photo opportunity. Once again, thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations, DOTR and the respective contractors.